Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is AI the Somnium Files. Last time we basically went to a crime scene with Iris, looked at what was left there, seeing if we can find some more clues, theorized a little bit with her, and then we brought her home and we discovered that her home is actually basically our dream sequence that we did a few episodes ago. And with it came a lot of theorizing about what actually happened back then, how everything is connected, and so far I'm loving it. So let's continue on with the game and see what we can figure out right now, because we are on our way home. So this is a perfect time to discuss a little bit of the things with our eye and see if we can surmise at least some conclusions so we know what to do tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over the facts. Yes.
Good idea.
Always look at myself. What does it mean that? Is my eye in the wheel? Because it does look like it. Or it's connected to multiple things in my car. It could also be a thing, of course. Alright. Look at myself. Now, who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. Play a game, focus, you've got this. Allow me to introduce myself. Let's go with allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
I'm still wondering what Aiba is talking about when she says medication. Do we know we're on medication? Or is Aiba the one controlling it? Are they trying to keep me sedated or something? I don't know. This might be a thing. Alright, focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I don't think he's serious, Aiba. I think he's just joking with you. Alright, play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Oh, brilliant interaction. I can see myself through Aiba. The glove box.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
And besides, Aiba, if he hid them there, he knows, so you knows. So stop asking silly questions. The center console. Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. The dashboard.
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 Always begin with looking. Aiba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means I have to charge her sometimes. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Yes, about the blood. Now, I think the bloodstains will be a key figure of it, because that's one of the main things we learned last time, that there was no bloodstains anywhere. So we determined the body must have been, the person, Shoko, must be killed somewhere else and placed on the Ferris wheel there. So we need to find where the actual crime took place. But about Shoko's corpse, let's begin there.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Yeah, and another important thing is that according to what we figured out last time, is that the ice pick was in her eye, and Mizuki removed it and held it in her hand. We still need to ask her when she comes to, but that was one of the major clues we heard from Iris. So yeah, about Shoko's corpse.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
On the other side, you can say limelight, but he placed the body in a restricted area where people are not supposed to be. If he really wanted some attention, when he just put them straight in front of the police station where everyone could see, like blatantly mocking the police. Alright, about Shoko's corpse. We need more.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
I don't believe so. I believe she was just so shocked by seeing the ice pick in her mother's eye that she removed it. For whatever reason, maybe she thought that she was still alive or something and tried to pull it out to save her. We don't know yet. Too many variables there to figure it out. Alright, let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Yeah, but you're saying it's not impossible, so at least try. Alright, about the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Yeah, for some reason, I think Date does. But it would be very cheeky for the game to make him be out the murderer. It's far too easy, far too early to say that and assume that, so... Yeah, why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Unless... This might also mean why she took the ice pick. What if she saw the murderer, or at least the one that sent her the message, and she thought that was the murderer, so she picked the ice pick from her mother's eye and hid in the column, putting the ice pick in front of her, like defending herself from whoever might come in. I like that theory. Yeah. Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Alright, ended off on another mystery. It's fine, we'll figure out everything. Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki.
Looks
She
like
said
she
anything?
looks like she has a little bit of a dead stare in her eyes, which is slightly understandable after seeing her own mother being dead. Alright.
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Okay. What thinking? Ah. Nice. I'm gonna go into her mind. Cool. So much to see, so much to discover.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Where on earth did you learn that?
Well, it's probably in your mind, Date. That's how she learned it? Or just straight from the internet. Long table. There are various things on the table. A binder full of papers. It looks like a manual for the sync machine. A CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
Like I said, I love the references in this game so far. You all know which movie she's talking about. Really? You know, right? The Ring.
What the hell are you talking about?
A CRT monitor, no one crawled out of it. Yet. I opened it up. It's completely packed with poop. Huh? They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels? Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. With a shelf placed along the walls. Okay, monitor on. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Monitor off. There's nothing on this monitor. Door. The door is to the sink room. Yeah, slowly moving to the side. Because every little detail, every slight change might be a thing. There is an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Just a chair. No. Just look at everything else first. There's a lot of stuff in here, but most of it is not unique, so all the same text. A locker? A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
A locker in the corner of the room. Door. The exit. Yeah, I really think I'm getting the hell out of here. I think that's it. No, just the people left in here. Who do we want to talk to first? I'm assuming that if I talk to Pewter, we'll be going into Mizuki's mind. So let's talk to Mizuki first. As always, look. Mizuki is lying in the sink machine on the other side of the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Alright, let's talk to our boss. Always look. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
Yeah, you'd assume he'd go straight to Mizuki to figure out what's going on with her, if she's okay.
I don't know.
Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Slightly manipulating me in order to get into Mizuki's mind. But in this case, I approve. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I do. Alright, Pewter, let's see what you got. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma. But he goes by Pewter here. Thank God! That's far easier to remember. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter. About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike.
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
Yeah, I hope she isn't going to be changed. I love the interaction between Aiba and Date. You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Okay, and of course, are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Sync machine. Yeah, we need to talk to her, but we are more interested in everything surrounding it. The sync gear. The sinker and subject both wear the gear over their eyes during the sync. It acts as kind of an interface. The sync gear. Yes. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. Alright. Let's see if they have anything to say about this. The boss is watching us through the glass. I should say something.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Because we can. Because you're green. Pewter is watching me through the glass. I should say something.
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
Mizuki is lying on the chair. Let's just start about explaining where she is and what she is sitting in. Let's finally explain what's going to happen. I think that's the best order to do things. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That's our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
So, here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
When this is all over, I'll take you to the ice cream shop.
Hey Mizuki, when this is all over, what should I say?
Okay, do we have a choice? Or do we get to pick? Ah, there's no ice cream in here. I would definitely have chosen another one. Okay, let's go get some sushi. Let's go get some ramen. Let's go get some unagi. And let's go get some of that stew you like. Well, the fact that he's saying that you like really is trying to push me in that direction. So let's go with the stew. Because definitely when you want to reward someone after completing something, you give them something they like in order to see this as a positive experience.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Ready as
Okay.
will be.
Ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Okay.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Well, seeing as it's timed, we gotta hurry on along and theorize when we're out of there. Let's just find as much as we can in the 6 minutes.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Alright, 1 luck. 2 luck. 3 luck. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get some important information.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Look at everything, make a decision, interact, and move forward.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There is a 6-minute time limit in Somnium. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull out or push in. Pull out? I think that's what needed to happen, but... Okay, I'm gonna try to push in, let's see what happens.
Date, are you certain? Will this heal Mizuki?
I don't know. Just try it.
Understood.
No good, huh?
Mizuki is still a child. The solution may be simpler than you think.
Simple, maybe. But this is a dream. Not everything goes how you expect.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. Let's just...
Shoko's photograph has an ice pick stabbed through it.
Yeah. Let's pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Huh. We made it so high the lightning is striking it at the control room instead of the cage. Yes.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Was this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Yeah, but we have to be careful. If we speed up time too much, the 6 minutes will be over before you know it. Timings are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timings only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 timings. Pick up timey when you already hold 3 will replace 1. Timings are expended after 1 use, but you can use them as often as you can. A. Remove the birdcage. Blow the birdcage away. Blow the birdcage away? Oh, is it not an option? This is one of the things we need to do. Like remove it and then blow it away. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying not to move, so time isn't expended exponentially.
An enormous birdcage.
I don't think we can slip through, so to lift?
Understood.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Okay, I don't think slipping through is gonna be the thing, so...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Oh god, that went fast.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten or shout? Just shout. We were not going to threaten Mizuki.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Well, at least it gave us some timies. Let's...
A mic.
Or it is just something we can do to get our timies. Okay.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, we're just doing this for the timey. That's 100% sure. Okay, let's go to the control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
10 seconds. I think we need to use a timey, because then we can get another by doing one of these actions and spending a little of time. Let's knock first.
Hello? Are you open?
One adult and one child, please.
I am not a child.
Any open seats will do. Anything in the back is fine. No response. There must not be anyone inside.
So, is it safe to enter?
Should be.
The control room of the merry-go-round.
Okay, so let's use another time. Let's use a fourth, seeing as we are getting the same timey back again.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
Eternal darkness.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Alright. What we're gonna do, because I am at the end time of my episode, I don't have any more time to continue on this case. I wish I could complete it. So we are going to do this on the next one. So let's we're gonna save, and next one we're gonna continue where we left off with just 4 minutes on the counter. This mechanic really gives you a lot of extra tension while trying to solve the case, because you want to know every clue you can find, but you don't want to lose yourself in Mizuki's mind. Oh, I love it. It really brings up an extra level of tension that wasn't when we were in our own tree as well. So we're gonna continue this on the next one. I definitely hope to see you all there again as well. But until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.